Aquarius. Hope this finds you guys in great health, great position, happy, loved. If not, I love you. It's wonderful. Okay, guys, so let me dive right in. I've already shuffled the cards. We are good to go. First card I got for you, Aquarius, is Here and Now. So this is talking about being fully present in the moment and just kind of living one day at a time. So everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts, Aquarius. You know what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This is the very moment. It has potential for you to create miracles in your life. And when it comes to relationships, it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned, Aquarius. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love, Aquarius. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. And we talk about money. What are you working on? It's golden, and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Focus not on meeting a goal in the far off future, but on creating your dream now, realizing your desire for outcome and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune into a sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. You can act as if, in spite of the temporary outer conditions. So, you are prosperous at this moment. Just keep thinking that. What you think now becomes your reality. Stay present. Beautiful. So it's all about, manifesting. This is what I have. I already have it. Don't say if or when or I hope or gosh, I sure wish. No, replace them with I have it. It's wonderful. It's great. I'm so, in love, or I have so much money, or my business is a success. Okay, so let's dive right into the tarot. So the card you got coming up first on deck is Five of Swords reversed. So, it can be a good omen. It can signify the peaceful resolution of a situation, an ending of a conflict, and just moving on. It's a card about communication, compromise, overcoming challenges, and releasing stress. Now, however, the Five of Swords tarot card reversed can signify an escalation in serious violence and revenge. So, oh boy. It can also signify risking everything, being relentless, not heeding warning signs, and surrendering to challenges. Okay? It can also represent someone being held accountable for their actions, crimes being uncovered, arrest. Holy cow, guys. What the heck is going on with my Aquarius? Now, this could be people around you too. So, in a love aspect, okay, if you're in a relationship, the Five of Swords reverse can indicate that you and your partner may be putting to an end of some conflict in your relationship. You're learning to compromise and overcoming challenges. You may be letting bygones be bygones in respect of any argument or issues you've been having and learning to communicate with each other, but be aware. This piece requires work to make it last. If you return to previous patterns, you will sabotage the progress you have made. Now, on the flip side, the Five of Swords reverse can be an indication of a complete breakdown in communication and succumbing to challenges in the relationship. If either of you have been unfaithful or underhanded in the relationship, this card can indicate that you will be exposed quite publicly, as it indicates public shaming. Oh boy, I hope you guys aren't dealing with this drama. Phew, okay. If you're in an abusive relationship, Aquarius, this card tells you to heed the warning that you are in danger. Aquarius, I just want to come grab you. Get out before it escalates into serious violence. If you are in a situation that has become abusive or violent, please contact me and I will help you find a way out. No one deserves to be in a relationship like that. Now, for my Aquarius that are single, The Five of Swords reverse indicates that you may have realized that you have been too critical or dismissive of a potential partner and may now be willing to give them a chance. Or maybe they want to give you a chance, okay? Alternatively, it can indicate that you have decided that a potential partner is not at all right for you and you're letting them go. So depending on who this is in the reading, I think we covered everybody, right? So when it comes to money and career, you might be having conflict in the workplace, but it's going to come to an end. Tensions are going to be gone, released, compromises, and peaceful resolutions. But it's all about having lines of communication open. You may be seeing major sacrifices to overcome challenges in your career. Alternatively, it can indicate an escalation of conflict as someone may be attempting to sabotage you. This card's kind of all over the place, you know what I mean? So, let's see here. In a financial aspect, reversed again sees any untoward financial dealings exposed and the person responsible being held accountable. So ensure that you are acting with integrity or it will come back to bite you. Oh boy. So it can also indicate a release of tension in regards to financial woes. So if you've been struggling to manage your finances, this card would see you finding a resolution by your issues. So finally, some good news here. Health suggests that you will find a way to resolve an ongoing or reoccurring health issue. That's awesome. It indicates that a compromise or sacrifice needs to be made to bring this about. For example, you may find that you're allergic to a food that you love and you have to give it up. Ugh. Or you may find that you have to adjust your fitness regime to compensate for an injury. But just know that a solution is possible. Just be open to it, okay? And in spiritual context, the Five of Swords reverse can indicate that you have overcome a major hurdle in a relation to your spiritual path. And this may have required a major sacrifice on your part. For example, parting ways with an old belief system and letting go of some traditions that you were used to. You are now in a position to move in a spiritual direction that works for you. And that is freaking beautiful. I love that. Okay, Eight of Cups. It's reversed too. So this can, your life may be a little stagnant. When it appears, you may be accepting your lot in life or staying in a bad situation that makes you terribly unhappy because you're afraid of moving on or worried about what the future might hold if you leave. You may appear happy to those around you, but underneath it all, you need to let go of certain people or situations in your life in order to move forward, Aquarius. You're resisting this change because you're paralyzed by fear. It can also be a sign of running away from situations, not because they are bad, because you're afraid to take a chance and be vulnerable. The Minor Arcana card in reverse position can show a lack of emotional maturity and can also be an indicator of low self-esteem or self-worth. Love, then we talk about love ourselves, right? It can also represent returning home after a long period of traveling or living abroad. When it comes to relationships, it can indicate you're unhappy in a relationship, but you're unwilling to let it go because you don't want to be alone. You may be doing a great job up here in the outside world. You're happy in a relationship, while on the inside, things become just stagnant. It can also indicate a fear of commitment or lack of emotional maturity causing problems in the relationship. I'm hearing lack of communication. If appearing in a relationship, a divorce or separation, the Eight of Cups reverse shows that things being handled badly, for example. A father or mother abandoning the family or divorce turning nasty. But if you're single, the Eight of Cups card in a reverse position can indicate that maybe putting off potential partners, maybe just by being too clingy. Right? Relationship gets serious. You're like, whoa. But you might be running. That's what I was trying to say. You might be running from a relationship once it gets serious because you're fearing commitment. Whatever the issues are, you need to work on them in order to have a healthy relationship in the future. Once you resolve your own issues with relationship and raise your self-worth, you will attract the right partner right to you, Aquarius. It's going to be great. Now, in career, you might be feeling the same thing. Unfulfilled. Just trapped. Be brave and go after what you want. Even if you don't get everything you want, you at the very least know that you tried. And if you're self-employed, the Eight of Cups reverse can indicate that you may be holding on to a business that is no longer profitable for fear of letting it go. In a financial context, it can signify clinging to a job or business that you should be walking away from because you're afraid of losing the financial security it gives you. In health, it can be an indicator that you're keeping yourself in a situation that's having a negative impact on your health. You need to evaluate its impact on your health and what you can do to improve things. And you have the power to improve your health, whether that means changing your diet, taking up exercise, or letting go of things in your life that are causing you undue stress. In spirituality, it indicates that you may be lacking in self-awareness and your spiritual growth may be stunted at the moment. You may need to do some soul searching to connect to Spirit. Might help you see your path more clearly. Don't be afraid. Spirit is always there, guiding you and loving you all.